Welcome everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with the 1987 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am GTA. Now it says 1128 horsepower, 997 pounds-feet of torque from an 8.5 litre twin turbocharged V10 engine, and the car now has all-wheel drive, now weighs 2,986 pounds, and it can do 0 to 60 in 2.037 seconds and 0 to 103.973 seconds. So yeah, we're not taking many 80s cars out on this series. The Stallion from Mitsubishi was one of the more notable ones, which managed 268 miles an hour. So I'm hoping that this equally wedgy kind of vehicle can do just as well. And yeah, it should hopefully do so, since it doesn't weigh all that much and it's got plenty of power from that really rather large engine. So yeah, let's get out there and see what it can do. So yeah, older cars like this are typically quicker on this series than more modern ones, even though obviously aerodynamics and handling wise they're not going to be quite as good. But it's primarily because of the gearing. It's easier to tune a older car in terms of gearing than it is a modern one. Because yeah, you're never going to find an 80s or 90s car with 7, 8, 9 or even 10 gears. So yeah, that's always beneficial. So we're already up to 260 while I've been waffling on. Didn't even realise how quick we were going. And I've just slightly bruised a Corvette there. Reasonable handling though. Handled that corner really rather well. So 262 is our current highest top speed for this vehicle. It's got a lovely nice surge to this car, which is obviously beneficial, which is almost down to the V10 engine, which is easily one of the best engines ever as far as I'm concerned. Obviously mostly used in the Dodge Viper. We're putting it to good use in this Pontiac. Right. Misjudged that, figured there was a way around that inside car, well, outside car. There's no way around that. 2 Subarus and a flatbed truck do not help. Yeah, the steering on this is quite slow because it's now got the all-wheel drive system. It's not the as responsive as it used to be. Acceleration wise it's really rather good. So this side is typically harder to gain a high rate of top speed than the other side, just because of the way it's laid out in the opposite direction. And traffic is being a major headache today. Chocker full motorway today. I was looking at the speedo. Yeah, it's pretty much potluck when it comes to the traffic conditions on this game. Sometimes I have a completely empty motorway, and other times it's as bad as it is today. But yeah, and 262 is still nonetheless fairly good. It's clearly capable of more because there were more revs available to the engine on this car, but it is now starting to rain as well, which is also not useful in terms of getting a good top speed. But yeah, 262 is still not half bad, especially for a car from the 80s. And certainly one that was never meant to be going this quick to start with. So yeah, it's as quick as a TVR Tuscan S, Ferrari F12 GT and the Noble M600. It's quicker than an Eagle Speedster, an ATS GT, Lamborghini Huracan Performante, Ford GT40 Mark 1, Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR and a Porsche 911 GT3. And it's slightly behind the TVR Cerberus Speed 12, Jaguar Lightweight E-Type, Lotus Elise GT1 and the Toyota 2000 GT, as well as the Mitsubishi Stallion from the previous episode. But yeah, still a reasonable speed, no doubt about that, and it's mostly able to handle the power and the amount of speed it's gaining. So it's a little bit slow in terms of steering, and yeah, could do with obviously more power, because it's certainly not the lightest vehicle that we've had. But yeah, sub £3,000 and all of that horsepower and torque do make a really rather quick vehicle nonetheless. And yeah, it's yeah, reasonable in terms of top speed. Not the best by any means, but yeah, hardly the worst. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.